therapist you need.
Therapy Thursday.
Now on Wild 94.1.
I understand therapy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
All right, hey, what up? It's your freak show doctors now. Dr. Davi is here. Hello, sir. Meredith MD is here. Hi, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Orlando BGYN holding it down over here. We got an open phone line for you. 888-429-0941. You can get Therapy Thursday popping with 60-second sessions, all right? So you get 60 seconds of brilliance from one of us to maybe answer a question that you've had, all right? Let's see, where we at? Let's see here. This is Brittany. Brittany, hey, how you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm good.
Pretty good. Let's see here. You want Dr. Davi. You got him. What's your question?
Okay, Davi. So I'm talking to this guy. You know how you know somebody from back in high school? Like, you never talk to them, but you see them in passing all the time.
Right.
So that's our situation. So he stays in North Carolina, and I'm here in Florida. My question is, he's a great guy. He's everything I've ever asked for in a man, as far as, we've been talking, video chatting, things like that. But should I pursue that, seeing that he's all the way there and I'm all the way here? I have a child. He doesn't have kids. Should I pursue it?
On its face, from what you're saying, I don't see why not. If you're okay with a long distance relationship and he is too, then you guys can figure out a way to make it work. A lot of people make it work. Now, does it put its own little unique set of challenges? Absolutely. So I think if he really is, but at the same time, don't have too high expectations of somebody that you're just kind of on the phone with, somebody that you're just kind of texting with, and not really dealing with day in and day out. Don't have the.
That's why I'm hesitant right there. That's why I'm hesitant.
But don't let your hesitation and your apprehension keep you from pursuing something that could be great. A lot of people make long distance relationships work, but just take it slow and just don't have your hopes too high. If at some point you guys want to meet up and start doing like that and taking trips, take it slow, but just don't have too high hopes, but go for it. Don't let the distance come between you and a great thing.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Virtual love from
Good luck,
Dr.
Brittany.
Davi right there, Brittany.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. Take care. Let's see here.
That's what you wanted to hear.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you made it
You usually a relationship crusher.
Right, but you could hear in her voice, she sounded real
Giddy.
Yeah.
Happy.
You didn't want to kill that.
Don't want to kill that for her.
Meredith MD, you ready?
Yes.
Let's see here. Meredith, my man is out of the 813. My man keeps going through my phone. When I leave the room, he never finds anything. But to me, that is the ultimate invasion of privacy. And he feels he has the right. We've been together for 3 years, and he always feels the need to have some sense of control. We've had multiple conversations about this. What should I do in this situation?
Girl, you got to shut that down immediately and not put up with that at all. Because I personally don't go through my man's phone. And if you're in a relationship where you're constantly checking each other's stuff, you're never going to trust. I mean, he obviously has some issues. So, I would absolutely put my foot down and be like, you cannot go through my phone. You see that I'm not doing anything. We've been together for 3 years and you have, something made up in your head that I'm cheating on you or whatever. At some point, you're going to have to trust me because the relationship, it's only going to get worse over time because he's going to constantly go through your phone and then your email, and then he's going to keep going until he finds something. And even if it's the smallest little tiny thing, like some guy flirted with you in your DM and you didn't even do anything, it's going to be thrown into your face. It's your fault. And it's just going to turn into a huge mess. So my personal opinion is you better tell him to stop doing that because it's not going to have a successful relationship whatsoever. You have to trust each other at some point.
Okay. Meredith MD.
Would you put up with that?
Shut it down. I personally don't like the phone thing. I think it's all any intrusion. No, if it was a diary, if it was a phone, if it was your mail, I just think the stuff that's yours is yours.
Yeah.
And you can share any of that information. Like, hey, babe, look what I got. And hand it to him. But just like people going through your stuff, it feels kind of janky.
No, especially he's sneaking around and going through your phone and he's never found anything in 3 years. You can't just let him and just laugh it off. It's not okay. Not that she's doing that. I'm just saying it's not funny.
The text said that he never found anything, and you said it too. So how many times can you check And because, I mean, if you're saying that he's never found nothing, that gives you kind of the right. It's clearing you to check. It's saying, hey, I've checked. I've never found anything, so I should stop. So, how you know, I don't like checking from the beginning because I think it's an intrusion. So the finding thing is
some
like
people
you've
can
never
do
found
it. Some
anything.
people do it. They'll do it like once just to, I'm not saying it's right, but they'll do it once just to see if anything's going on and then be like, whew, okay, thank God nothing happened. And they'll never do it again.
Yeah.
So he didn't go that route.
For somebody with that level of insecurity, it'll never be enough. There'll never be I'm going to stop.
That's what I'm saying. It's like because you'd be like, I didn't catch you on a good week. I'm going to catch you next week.
He's so controlling.
Yeah, put a GPS on her car.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys,
How you doing?
I've never been live on Wild 94.1 before.
Hey,
guys, how you doing?
No
up,
problem,
Alex?
man. What's going on?
Hey guys, listen, I'm moving away from you guys, Central Florida, Windermere, Florida, and my mom found another job,
Oh, man.
basically South Florida, and
Oh, so you're moving to South Florida?
yeah, basically I'm depressed and lots of anxiety, and I've been basically raised over there, and basically I got bullied many times.
Okay. And you're moving back into the situation, into the area that you got bullied in?
Yes.
Okay, but do you feel like you're a stronger person now than when that was happening? How long ago was that?
Well, basically, I'm half percent stronger than I was. Well, I'm trying to defend myself. Like now, I'm learning how to face my fears in order to go back.
Alex, change is scary. Change is scary for anybody. A new job, a new house, a new area code. It's something that we all get a little bit nervous about. But history doesn't have to repeat itself. Just because you were bullied back then when you were in that situation doesn't mean that that's going to happen now. Find yourself, a friends group or people that care about you, and guys, you could help me with this, with bullying.
Well, it's not just bullying. As somebody that has traveled around a lot growing up, being the new person is scary, but it also makes you a stronger person. You don't have to walk into a room and just think that you are going to be frightened or people are going to judge you right off the bat. I mean, going to a new classroom or a friends group, there are always people that are willing to accept you for who you are, and those are the people that you need to kind of look for, because there are going to be mean people. You got to be aware that there are people out there that are just going to judge you and not like you for who you are and all that stuff, but there are also other people that are loving and caring and will not bully you or anything like that. So just know that there's two sides to everything.
Also, Alex, you want to just make sure you don't put the weight on your shoulders beforehand. Like, the anxiety and it kind of builds up when you like, man, I'm going back to this place where I've had these issues before. You're coming back a different person. You look at it differently.
Stronger.
And you don't know who you're going to bump into. You might be shortchanging the people that you are going to be, blessed to meet. So, just handle the problems as they come instead of building up the anxiety before you get there. Kind of like walking into it a little easy, breathing a little better, and ready to receive, the kindness that might come before just assuming that you're going to have the other experiences. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey man, and anytime you want to listen to us, we're still available on the app on your phone. So even if you're down in South Florida, you can still listen every morning. Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys so much.
All right, man. We
Good luck
appreciate
with
it,
that.
Alex. Thanks, man. Good luck, dude.
It's hard moving to a new place like that.
Yeah, especially when you're walking in like scared because, man, you're like, last time I was here, I was going through it. you
Yeah.
know? So that's crazy.
I got one. Do we have a call or do I have
I got one. I got John on the
Okay.
phone. Hey, John, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Pretty good. You got Meredith, MD, man. You wanted to question? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got one. Meredith, congratulations on having a baby, first off.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Second off, my wife, I have a stepdaughter, and she wants a mini stove. Now, a slight back history, she wanted an American Girl doll bed, and I built her a box, and, I'm not the most artistic with my hands, and she loved it, but now she wants a mini stove, like one of those easy bake ovens.
Okay.
Now, I told my wife, I said, listen, I can build a nice stove, like a 4-burner. You could shove candles in there. And she doesn't think it's a good idea. So should I buy one or should I just build one?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I hear you guys.
That's very sweet of you. I like a man that can actually build something, and I think it's very thoughtful. Let's listen to your daughter here. What she wants is like an easy bake oven. An alternative to that, if you don't want something that's so kiddish, is I don't know her age, so I'm assuming she's going to be a little bit older. You could also go the route of like what is it, like the mini ovens that people have in their kitchens. Why am I going blank right now? I have one in my kitchen too, like the one on top of the counter. So you can have one of those as well. But I would listen to your daughter. I mean, she wants an easy bake oven. She probably wants to make some brownies and stuff like that. And it's because of the packaging, and it's because of the way it looks, and not necessarily because of what you could make. Now, what you can make with your hands, doll houses, stuff that's like actually maybe something a little cooler that instead of buying it. So
she's trying to be
don't
nice, John. She's saying don't force your gift, dog. Don't force your gift on the kid. The kid wants the one that every other kid, when you go in their room, you see the one with the stickers, and it's the easy bake oven.
That they can brag about.
That's the one at the toy store or at the .com. You come in and you got the
candles under it.
The candles, even though it was made with love, like they're going to be looking at you like, what is this?
You're giving the kid matches?
What the hell is this box? What were you cooking, rabbits? What the hell? So, she's looking for the gloss. You can make other things, and she's going to lean on you for that. But for this one, she's looking for the...
She wants the toy.
She wants the toy.
Yeah, she wants to brag.
All right. I got you guys. Thank you.
You're good, man. Your
That's so
heart's
funny.
in the right place, though.
Wow.
That's like, it's almost like when they're like, Eddie Murphy's like, I want McDonald's, and his mama's like, I can make you better than McDonald's.
Nah.
And they don't come out as sexy. It's like, his heart's in the right place, but don't build me no
A toaster oven, that's what I was thinking of if they're older.
Don't build me no easy bake.
We got time for one more?
Yeah, we'll squeeze one more.
Out the 863 for you, big dog. It says, I've been in a relationship for 7 years. I've been telling him for 6 years to get his passport renewed. He hasn't done it yet. Now we are in a long-distance relationship, and I feel like we are growing apart. He comes to visit 1 week out of the month. I don't know if I can continue with no way we can move forward. Please help.
Wow. Once a month? That's a lot. Distance is hard, but it's like it can work. It can happen, especially we talked about the fact that virtual is now a new thing. So, concentrate on what's working. But honestly, if he wasn't able to really live up to what you need now, it might be time for you to look at some different options.
Do you think the fact that he hasn't renewed it in 6 years and she's been on him about it, that's got to be a sign, right?
That's a sign right there that it's like, maybe he's not looking at the same things the way you look at him or as important. So it might be time for you to open up, and look at some other options. It ain't like he here.
Right.
And it's not like you're cheating either. It's just like you just opening up. If his lack of action is action, okay? So when you don't try, then that means you're trying to not do. So if he's trying not to be with you or trying not to execute it the right way, then you can do some things too to maybe open up the field and maybe learn a little something. Maybe some better options out there, some more partnerish type dudes instead of just somebody you got to babysit.
Say it again, non-action.
Non-action is action.
That's right.
People think don't do nothing is like, I ain't do nothing. Well, not doing something was something.
Right.
You did it.
Speaks volumes.
Yeah, man, that's facts. 888-429-0941. You could always get in. Therapy Thursday is now a wrap.